Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. It's Wednesday Night Basket, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame.
Well, guys,
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Well, Kobe, you're known as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. I know you feel there are a lot of guys in that first line of the sentence, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Guys that I've watched growing up. I mean, listen, I go all the way back to the days of Pollard and Mikan, and I've watched them all, let alone the Baylors, the Chamberlains, the Jabbars, the Worthies. I mean, it's just...
What names?
I mean, what franchise has
no one.
Right? I mean, if you look up in the rafters and you see all the jerseys that are hanging up there, they're not some of the all-time Laker greats. They're some of the all-time greats, period. Right? And so to be a part of that franchise is just mind-blowing.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Layman in at the three. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Here's Layman. To the middle, kicks it out to Lillard. This one for three, cans it from downtown. Lillard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Boy, awful defending, really. But in the end, they dodged the bullet. They can't let shooters get clean looks from outside, though.
Layman kicks to McCollum. Here's Layman, covered by LeBron. That one's not going to go. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Ingram dishes to Chandler, and Chandler throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
Oh, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. He dishes it to McCollum. Good on the triple. McCollum's got himself on the board with three there.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And for those of us who have never played at this level, it must be a thrill to contend against the best in the world. Also with that comes a lot of pressure. How do you handle the balance between enjoying the game and the pressure that's on you in the game?
I've never felt pressure. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, you'll have moments where you'll make game-winning shots, and it's fantastic.
Never nervous.
No. At times where you'll miss it, and then people won't like you very much. But then the next game, you hit a game winner, and everybody loves you. And then you miss the next one, and everybody don't like you again. Right? So why would I stress out over quote-unquote pressure? It doesn't make any sense to me.
How about the responsibility to your teammates and to your own built-in pressures to perform like Kobe Bryant?
Even that, right? Yeah. Even that. There'll be games where you make them, and your teammates are thanking you for it. Times when you miss it, and your teammates are like, dang, man, you got to do better. Right? So it's ebbs and flows all the time. And internally, I just do what I practice. So there's no reason for me to be nervous.
Whoa! Hey! Watch out, man. Watch out.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. The dish to McCollum. A floater. Tries again. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
McCollum outside. Five to shoot. Pulls up. High post. A rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, he's holding his team back. Really a hindrance. Can't make a thing. He's way off today.
Chandler, no good. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's Lehman. And not sure what he was thinking there. Kuzma against Aminu. James outside. From deep three-point range. Stolen by McCollum. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Over in the corner, Lillard. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Kobe, many people measure success in the NBA with the number of rings. Not so much the stats. For Karl Malone and Steve Nash and guys of that ilk, you know, they're truly great players, but they never won a championship. How are these legacies measured, do you think, when all is said and done, when you take a look at the landscape of that topic?
Well, they're great players and just never won championships. I mean, it's that simple to me. They're just phenomenal players. And winning a championship is extremely difficult. You have to have so many things go right for you. And you have to be extremely fortunate to be with an organization and to have a GM that understands talent, understands the cap, understands how to build championship caliber teams. And Michael and myself were extremely fortunate, as was Larry, as was Magic. But at the same time, it becomes a player's responsibility to lead that core group of players to the title.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Kicks it to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Back to McCollum. Will it go? A three-pointer is right on target. McCollum's got 6 points.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Now here's LeBron. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. 4 on the clock.
And really, even at this stage of his career, James just seems ageless. He continues to dominate night in and night out.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Inside, Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Chandler with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. He gets it in there. 6 points for him.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Seems like he's in a hurry. He's kind of rushing his shot. Clearly out of rhythm right now. That's a big reason why they're losing.
And the dunk by Chandler.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the free throw. Wagner, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Ingram. Portland also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nick Stauskas comes in for McCollum. And Curry subbed in for Lillard. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yeah. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, they say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
Curry kicks to Stauskas. Collins up top. Just 4 to shoot. High arcing shot, and it's Curry laying it in.
He's becoming more comfortable and tight. Seth Curry is good at picking his spots from this area.
And Kobe, you're staying in shape even now. Isn't it sad sometimes to see how a lot of guys don't do that?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Because you have a purpose to training.
Yes.
And now you wake up, you're like, oh, what's my purpose for training? What do I need to be doing this for? I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And all of a sudden, those handles start creeping from the back to the front. And you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's today.
My clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
My clothes don't fit.
Tomorrow should have been yesterday.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Curry against Ball. The kick out to LeBron from outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Oh, extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go, or the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life. I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
That one goes in. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you, always has his head on a swivel.
Outside Turner. He kicks it to Collins. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Passes to Stauskas. Curry against Rondo. Shoots from the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happened.
Trailblazers trail by 9. For 3, Stauskas. Rebounded by Hart.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on, I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Curry passes to Collins. Stauskas kicks to Harkless. Pass to Stauskas to stop the run. Los Angeles on D, leading by 12. Harkless with the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Rondo kicks to Hart. Caldwell Pope on the wing. To the inside. Curry with the steal. Here's Stauskas. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He throw good, Stauskas.
The former Wolverine Stauskas, a pure shooter with deceptive athleticism and a high ceiling. This guy has a lot of room to continue to grow.
Lakers leading by 8. Outside Rondo. There's the pass to Hart. Off target with his 3. The Blazers on offense. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Feeds to Harkless. On its way from Curry for 2. Rebounded by Hart. And it's Rondo in the corner. Back to Hart. For 3, Caldwell Pope sinks the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. 1 second left. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Yeah, nice beginning so far. This is how you play out of the gate.
Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Hart is out there with Wagner. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Back to Rondo. Fires the 3.
Come on.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at San Antonio. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they're kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern early on, trying to find answers to a few questions, but overall playing a solid brand of basketball.
And Kobe, who is an early voice in your ear as you were just beginning your NBA career, who offered the kind of guidance and advice that you go back and look on and say, you know, that was huge for me to hear those words?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. He was extremely gracious.
Was he
My
really?
second year in the league, he said, listen, anything you need, just reach out. And to this day, I reach out, hits me right back. We'll have great conversations. We talk about family and things of that nature. But when I was playing, things were very tactical. The questions about specific moves or a specific rotation, and he'd give me great insight.
I would love to have heard some of those conversations. You and Michael Jordan in the crux of your career.
Yeah.
I bet those were interesting.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. McCollum's checked in for Evan Turner. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. They get it back. Harkless finds Curry. It's McCollum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Stauskas. Portland again missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Curry's shot is good.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Curry against Rondo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ingram at the elbow. Yep, it counts. Ingram's got 8.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot, and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Inside. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Collins.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Rondo scanning the floor. Here's Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hart. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Kobe, when you think of that rough and tumble style of the Pistons and the Knicks in the 80s versus this more wide open style, which style do you appreciate more, and which style was more difficult to play?
Well, personally, I always wanted to play in the 80s because of the defensive rules, the illegal defense rules, where you have to play man-to-man.
Yes.
You can't come in and 2-9 in the paint. There's no zone defenses.
Yeah.
You have to go mano-y-mano. Right? If you're going to double team,
challenge.
oh my gosh, come on now. You can't. People can't hide. Players can't hide. You know, there's a player out there that might not be a good defensive player or doesn't really want to play defense. He can hide. In the 80s, you can't do that.
No hide.
No, there's no hide. You're on an island.
Ingram outside. Here's Hart. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Los Angeles.
And they are going where the going is good for them right now. The painted area, high percentage, and high volume shots.
But they recover it. Left side Rondo. Back to Ingram. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a quick look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum. He's around 18 points per game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And I think he's got to be pretty pleased with his outfit. And you know he's always looking to push himself.
Yeah, you know, really solid numbers across the board here, Greg. I mean, he contributes in a multitude of ways for this club.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Collins. Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless. Layman, he's checked in for Stauskas. And Lillard subbed in for Curry. Here's McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers score.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Kuzma inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. LeBron's got 14 points. McCollum outside. Kicks it to Aminu. To the paint. Nurkic against Kuzma. 13 feet away. Nurkic can't hit.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
And Kobe, one aspect that always stood out about your career and dedication was your work ethic. What motivated you to continue to work hard, even in your last year in the NBA, when your body sometimes would say, no more work, right? No more work.
Yeah, I love the process. You know, I love the process more than the actual game. You know, because it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how things are going to work. Okay, my ankles won't loosen up. How do I get them to loosen up? Right? Contrast therapy, stretch, modalities, strength training. Right? So it's a constant
That would
puzzle.
take hours and hours and hours. Yeah.
Very tedious things, but it's like a quest. You're trying to figure out what's going to work. Right? It's the little challenges along the way that always kept me interested.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Trailblazers trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Lonzo Ball is checked in for Rajon Rondo. And stolen by James. Here's Ingram. Here's Ball. No good that time. Now Portland takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Lillard. Ball against Lillard. And here is Ball. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta.
Yeah, passed the ball well that last time out. Pinpoint passes and racked up a bunch of assists.
And here's Aminu. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yep, and that's not a winning performance. I mean, you got to tighten up the defense moving forward if you're going to get some W's.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 5. Aminu, the pass to Layman. Over Ingram.
Boy, the long limbs of Ingram come into play on defense. Bothering shooters with his length and his hustle.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. The Lakers number 1. In 4th, the Trailblazers.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
McCollum finds Aminu, and he makes that one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lakers leading by 6. Now LeBron, 19 points in the game. Out to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kuzma's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
And stolen by Kuzma. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Lillard with it. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Nurkic dishes to McCollum. Passes it to Layman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
McCollum. And James pulls it down. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Kuzma. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for McCollum. Nice spin off the left rim and in. McCollum's got it back down to within single digits for Portland. Aminu against LeBron. Pass to Hart. And it's Ball in the corner. Drills it from outside. Ball's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Now here's McCollum, guarded closely. Nurkic, the pass to Layman. Tries a three. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Turner's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Into the lineup for the Trailblazers, Evan Turner.
1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. 1:24 left in the first half. Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one. My goodness. LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. McCollum trying to get open. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Nurkic. 36 seconds left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. So for the Trailblazers, Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic. Harkless comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Curry subbed in for C.J. McCollum. The pass to Kuzma. The tray. Out to Ingram. Lets the three fly. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
Aggressiveness is fine, but you can't be this over-aggressive. I think he's got to dial it back some. They need him on the floor.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The know-how that Ingram has, I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean,
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Yeah, and you know what? I like the fact that he's staying in aggressive attack mode. I mean, forcing the issue, making the defense foul.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Layman, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Trailblazers trail by 14. Clark, give us a little insider's look. Which players do you look at as gamers? You know, guys who are always ready to put out extra effort and go the extra mile.
Man, there's so many guys that fall into that category, Kevin. It's almost unfair to try to pull some names out, but you look at the way they play, guys like Russell Westbrook, Draymond Green, LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant is much that way. He gives great effort and energy to his craft. Steph Curry is a little different, but still provides that and plays with such an exuberance and joy. You know, Marcus Smart is a guy who I think does all the little intangible things that just have a way of making a positive impact on his team. So I don't have enough time to give you the full list, but those are a few of the guys that come to mind.
Yeah, great examples.
You know, I think he's been a steady, reliable option so far, but it's not enough. They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
Pass to Kuzma. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aminu's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Lillard misses.
And, you know, 1 for 4, not a good start. I mean, they got to play with a little more energy this half.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Aminu against Kuzma. 6 to shoot. And here's McCollum for 3. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Here's Ingram, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I really like the way he's stroking the ball. I mean, knocking down a bunch of his shots and really being efficient.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Portland, a couple spots below.
And for the Trailblazers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Lillard misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Trailblazers trail by 16. He kicks to Nurkic. Ingram against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot, it's good from the top of the key. McCollum's got 20.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
To the inside, and that's going to be a treble. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Ingram.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
McCollum outside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Lakers leading by 14. Down low, here's Chandler, and the dunk by Chandler.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. Hey, more art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Kicks it to James. Ingram trying to get open. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Five to shoot. Basket, good. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lakers leading by 14. Pass to Kuzma. Aminu grabs the miss.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And it's 7 points for Evan Turner.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Zach Collins checked in for Nurkic.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now a timeout called by Portland. One of the buzzwords we hear all the time now, Clark, two-way player. But when you were out there, everyone had to be, it seemed to me, a two-way player.
Yeah, you know what? I think it's interesting when you see some of these terms that come into vogue. There's not much that's new under the sun in terms of the game. And clearly, two-way players were as valued in the past, even before me, as they are now. I just think it's part of the language of the game now where it's more prevalent.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Hart. Back to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Trailblazers, Harkless is checked in for Aminu. Stauskas comes in for McCollum. And it's Seth Curry in for Lillard. And Turner kicks to Collins. Now here's Harkless. James covering. Back to Collins. Turner up top. He's got 7. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Kuzma passes the ball. It's stolen by Curry. For 3, Stauskas gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stauskas has got 5 points so far.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. LeBron kicks to Hart. Back to James. Stolen by Collins. Down low. Harkless finds Curry. Here's Stauskas. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Curry attacking. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Stauskas. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Rondo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James. 3rd in scoring, 4th in assists, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy, and everyone else knows it as well. They get it again. And the dunk by Chandler.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean dunk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him at all times.
And you know what? Sometimes that's not even enough. He'll go around, over, or through you to get to the pump.
Turner looking around. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The Lakers on D. They led by as many as 18 points. Turner against Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 3. Here's Stauskas. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Hart, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Curry kicks to Turner. Shoots from the line, and they pick up 2. Turner's got 9.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Clark, a lot of great names to choose from, but who would you pick for your greatest Laker ever?
Wow, that's always tough when you have such a robust list, Kevin. I always start with Kareem whenever he's in the conversation because that guy was my idol as I grew up watching the game. So Kareem is there, Magic, Wilt, Shaq, Elgin, and Jerry West, and Kobe. That's too many, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some great names there, though, Clark. You're right. Hard to pick just one. Here's Rondo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the 3rd. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Hart. Here's the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Turner kicks to Curry. Curry on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Now just a 5-point Laker lead. Rondo against Curry. Mikhailuk. It doesn't go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Outside Turner. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Collins. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Stauskas kicks to Curry. Hangs, and Turner finishes inside. Turner's got 11.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. Latrey hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Curry against Rondo. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, now watch out when Caldwell Pope is on the attack. He penetrates inside fast.
And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Ivica Zubac is out there with Hart. That's the Laker 5. Here's Stauskas. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Stauskas kicks to Turner. Just 3 to shoot. Ring shot on the way. And it's good off the back rim and in. Turner's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Hart the pass to Rondo. Takes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Trailblazers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Outside Turner. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. It's stolen by Rondo. And the shot goes down. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Turner. Collins kicks to Curry. It's good from long range.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Rondo with a clean look. Hart the pass to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. Clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Trailblazers trail by 7. Curry kicks to Turner. Pass to Stauskas. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Yep, it counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Got that one up quick. Stauskas has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Harkless with the steal, and Harkless slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Curry kicks to Stauskas. It's deflected.
Caldwell Pope showing us excellent timing there, using his length well on defense.
Here's Turner. Now the pass to Collins. Portland moving the ball around. Poked away. And it's Rondo penetrating. Caldwell Pope finds Zubats. It doesn't go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Outside Turner to the middle. Here's Collins. Portland no good that time either.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Collins grabs the miss.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Stauskas kicks to Curry. Here's Turner, down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Mikhailuk. Portland grabs the miss.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Can they get it? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just enjoy watching Rondo utilize that speed on the drive. Just kind of nice through the defense there and dares you to attack it.
No good on that one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Wayman pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Lillard drops in the tray.
Timeout.
Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
And knocking down a bunch of them, too. Outstanding shooting in this fourth quarter.
Los Angeles calls time. Out. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game.
Aminu against James. Six on the shot clock. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. He's got 26.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
Hits it from three-point range.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Inside. And it's Ingram missing.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
Lillard against Rondo. Lillard finds Nurkic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Timeout.
Lillard's got his fourth assist in this one.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Timeout called the Lakers. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Zubats. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lakers trail by 4. Ingram dishes the ball. Back to Ingram. Nurkic with the double team. Launches a 3. And the Lakers get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Layman gets the bucket.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Ingram outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
McCollum kicks to Lillard. Got a piece of it. From the baseline. McCollum no good. And here's Chandler who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Portland leading by 5. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
James looking around. And the dunk by Chandler.
You know, the athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Unloads from 9. Out left to the wing. And Lillard kicks to Layman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Chandler. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here is Lillard. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 23.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Ball kicks to Kuzma. Back to Ball. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. The shot by Layman, no good.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
And those rebounds lead the team. I mean, he's been the tone setter for him today in terms of work ethic and glass eating. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
James outside. Six to shoot. Hits the outside fadeaway. He's got 29 points.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum, no good. Lakers trail by 6. The drive by James. It's blocked. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Lakers shooting straight 49% from the field. Great D that time from Nurkic. James, the pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 21 points for Brandon Ingram.
And you know what? Ingram is always ready to score in the clutch, guys. He's a guy you can depend on to give you his best when his best is needed.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot. And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Hey, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, as a former outstanding rebounder myself, I can certainly appreciate what this guy is doing. An extraordinary combination of talent and desire is what allows him to do what he's done today. Great performance.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Greg, one possession at a time, and really, as you said, it's all about clock management right now.
Los Angeles with another miss. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Stauskas dishes to Turner. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Let some paid off, deeper play off.